Welcome back to More Than Coffee with the Coffee Dummy. This is episode 2, and in this episode we introduce Damien Casanova. Damien is the general manager and operations manager at Toasted, running the daily ins and outs of the business. We get to know him outside of the business. We spend some time with him at a park with his 3 kids. We talk about life. We talk about some of the bumps in the road, some of the hard knocks he's taken, and generally have a pretty deep, ethereal conversation. I'm excited for y'all to hear that. And then we transition to Toasted. We watch a pro make the perfect latte, and then your boy gives his hand at trying to make one. And let me just tell you, prepare to be entertained, y'all, because you know what? Let me not spoil it. Let's jump into the episode right now, y'all. This is part 2, More Than Coffee. What up, what up?
How's it going?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We're here at the park. We got your 3 kiddos, man. What are their names again and ages again?
My oldest is Ines. She is 7 years old. My middle child is Soren. He's 4 years old, soon to be 5. And my youngest is Ela. She just turned 2 a few months ago.
And how old are you, Damien?
I am 32.
32. So how, you had your first, you said 7, right? Mm-hmm. 25?
25, yeah.
Okay.
I was married up until 2 years ago. So about 6 years.
About 6 years.
Yeah.
What brings people in your mind like to that point of no return when it comes to marriage, right? Like, so you and your wife hit a point of no reconciliation, right? What would you say that story is?
I guess there's just a certain matter of trying, you know, and whenever you put forth a bunch of effort and you explicitly say what's going wrong, and when things just don't change for the better, just kind of get to a point where you try to envision yourself living that way for another 7 years or something, and you know. What
you got? Oh, you gonna cut my chain, huh?
Not shy today, huh?
That's deep, man.
Please, you know. So.
Whoa! Hey, this is real life. This is real life. What about just your hard knocks in life, man? What are some bumps along the road, just as it pertains to life, that you feel like some life lessons you learned?
In my early 20s, I got a little too crazy drinking, you know, but I was able to sort of contain it and deal with it around the time I was expecting this one. So I've actually been sober for the entire time since.
Wow.
Yeah, so 7 years. Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Thanks.
Now, what helped you with that?
Meditation, you know, spirituality, stuff like that. Just realizing the impact that it would have to have a daughter, basically. Not wanting to see myself fall into patterns that, you know, my aunts and uncles sort of fell into, heavy drinking.
What you said spirituality. What's that belief system look like?
You know, I'm agnostic. Okay. Tend towards some more Eastern mysticism. I was raised Catholic, but it just never really resonated with me. My thoughts on Trump: I think he's a very unintelligent, horrible leader, but you know, I think that it's kind of necessary at this point to have someone like Trump in office, because he's sort of shedding light on a lot of things that have been wrong in this country for a long time. But it's been kind of hidden, you know, a lot of the racial undertones, a lot of the political corruption. It's up to us to kind of see what's wrong with that and make changes based on that. Yeah. But it's kind of a slippery slope, because if too many people don't see the changes, then it's just going to lead to more racism and more corruption. Hope
y'all enjoyed the first half of the episode. We got into some pretty serious, spicy subjects there. Now let's transition to something a little lighter, a little more fun, and watch a pro make a cappuccino, and then watch the coffee dummy give his hand at it. Damien, hey, pleasure sitting down with you, sir. Appreciate the time.
Nice to be here.
Let us know about your experience. You walk us down your work experience, and what brought you to Toasted.
I started out doing clothing retail, did some management, and sort of that industry. I decided I want to change, so I started at Starbucks in the year 2009. And then I worked there for about 2 years, and I really just kind of fell in love with making coffee drinks, fell in love with the coffee culture, just bringing sort of that joy to people every day that really enjoyed making coffee.
Hey, who do you have down there whipping up lattes and drinks right now?
Patrick Brummer. He's our assistant manager, and he's our best barista.
All right, how about this? Let's go down. Let's watch Patrick whip up a cappuccino, have you walk through that, and then let me try my hand at it.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Cool.
All right, this is...
I've seen some of it. Sorry.
This is Patrick Brummer. He's our resident barista / assistant manager. Patrick's gonna make a cappuccino right now, which is going to be about 2 ounces of espresso and 4 ounces of aerated milk.
Alright, so now you just saw 3 years of experience. Here is 0 experience. We're gonna see how tough it really is to make a cappuccino. We'll get my crack at being a barista, alright? So my man's gonna walk me through how to make a cappuccino. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Right.
I'm ready.
So you're gonna remove the head.
Alright.
Gently press it on this button, it'll shoot out a certain amount of espresso.
Oh,
you're gonna want to place it here and try to get a firm, easy tamp. If it's kind of crooked like that, you can just hit on the side.
I got it. Don't help me. Oh, snap. You're not really supposed to touch it, right? You just kind of,
I think traditionally they do, but it's kind of frowned upon in the United States, you know, so.
Alright. Let me not break no rules. Okay, so now we tamp it down, right?
Yeah, just a firm, easy tamp.
Give it a little twist. Okay. Okay, watch out, D. Y'all might be hiring me, man.
So then you just add it in here, from the left to the right.
Left to the right. Let's do it. Gotta do it one-handed, make it look like you know what you're doing. Know what I mean? Boom.
So then you're gonna put the shot on the scale.
Shot on the scale, okay.
So
where's it come out of?
It's gonna come out of
right here, right?
Just directly under, you'll be able to see.
I knew that, y'all.
And then we're gonna grab some whole milk and fill the pitcher about halfway up.
Whole milk, all right. So how much do I pour in here?
Just under this little nozzle, the indentation right there.
Okay, very scientific in that measurement. All right, about there?
That's perfect.
All right, bet.
Aerate the milk. What you're gonna want to do is start off slanted.
Okay.
With the tip just barely in.
Okay.
You're gonna want to hear a sound.
Just the tip, y'all.
Just the tip. I was waiting for it.
All right. So
it's gonna sound like newspaper ripping. Is the sound you're gonna try to achieve when the aeration starts.
Okay.
So that'll be sort of like your practice. So you're gonna hold it like this just for about 3 seconds, and then hold it straight until it's hot to the touch.
Bet.
But first,
until this is hot to the touch.
Until the pitcher. So yeah, you're gonna control it with this hand and temperature with this hand. So you kind of want to cup it around.
Right here.
Just like this. So yeah, this hand goes like that, and this hand can control this.
Okay. I hope y'all see how involved this is.
So you can just sort of hit the espresso.
Right here?
Correct, yes, sir.
Okay.
And then twist this all the way to the left. And that's the sound you want to hear.
Okay.
About 3 seconds. Alright, now you want to hold it straight up until it's hot to the touch.
So it's hot to the touch. Hot as in like I can't hold it anymore?
Probably, yeah. And then you can just turn the nozzle back down before you empty it. There you go.
And this is why amateurs don't do this. That was an epic fail. Alright, I bet. So now we put the shot in first, right?
Shot in first.
Okay. And then I get my latte art on, just like my man Patrick, right?
Just channel Patrick.
Alright, let me channel my inner Patrick. Don't look at none of this, y'all.
It's hard to a coffee shop, you know, it happens every day.
Don't worry about that. Okay. So we go here, right?
Correct.
And we're gonna use all this milk?
Just as much as you need to fill the cup. Usually it makes a little extra.
Watch this, watch this. Where my art at? Let's see. Where my art at? Look, I got something. Look at that, look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Hey, art is in the eye of the beholder, right?
That's true.
That's freaking
it's all
art right
relative.
there. On a scale of 1 to 10, how'd I do?
I'd say, about a 4.5.
Okay. I'll take a 4.5.
Good start,
Would you hire me?
In a heartbeat, on the spot.
He's just saying that because we're on camera. Yo, that was a lot harder than it looked, man. All right, so for all you wannabe baristas and just normal coffee drinkers, there's a lot that goes into this. You just saw my hand at a cappuccino. Would you say that's one of the harder drinks to make?
I would say so, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It ain't nothing you just step up and get right on the first try, as you can see. But appreciate you letting me be back here in your kitchen making a mess. If this is my mom, I'd get a whooping. But we appreciate it, man.
Episode 2, it's a wrap, in the books. Hope you guys enjoyed the conversation with Damien, the time we spent together, him showing me how to make a cappuccino and the comedy that was. Now, I do have to mention, since we wrapped filming this project, Damien is no longer with Toasted. We wish him the best of luck in life and in his next venture. So, y'all tune in to the next episode, where we introduce the owner, the founder, the man himself, Mr. Bob Sinnott. The
creator of this whole entity that is Toasted. We spend a lot of time with them. It's gonna be really fun. You guys make sure you tune in to the next one. You're really gonna like it. This is life. This is the love of coffee. This is more than coffee with the coffee dummy. See y'all next time.
I don't like that at all either. These gonna be those funny. This is gonna be the bloopers.
He tried my hand at a latte, just screwed up again.
My first experience working in a coffee shop, besides my kitchen. We make good coffee at home though.
Really? Nice.
Made this cappuccino with my bare hands. It's a work of art. It's to be treasured, savored. I know y'all jealous right now because y'all don't got those barista skills like me. Your boy can put it down. It's actually kind of terrible, to be honest with you.